What's up, everybody? Yeah. Today, we are going to be renovating our bedroom / my studio. I'm super excited about this one because this will be my room.
Yeah.
If the last one was Christian's room, even though we both use it, he kind of had point on that. Yeah. This one is mine.
The decisions made in this room are your decisions.
And the aesthetic vibes.
Your aesthetic vibes.
Yeah. This room is going to serve two big functions. Our bedroom, obviously, and then also a crafting studio.
Right.
Sewing studio. Basically just anything I feel like doing studio.
Right.
So I'm thinking that we actually move the bed kind of under this window here.
Okay, got it.
And then I want something on this wall
that
kind of looks different than what we're gonna do over here.
Right.
So that it's like the bedroom section, the bedroom half. Then we have the studio. And I'm actually going to be starting a new YouTube channel, which I'm super excited about, where I thrift flip clothes and sew things and just kind of like go on a journey of ethical fashion now that we're back. So I'm going to be filming a lot in here. So I need to be able to have this kind of away from the wall so that I can have the camera over here and I have a whole set and everything. The visual differentiation over here is we're gonna do these really cool looking pegboards and we're gonna DIY them so that it not only is it a place to have kind of a cool looking set with decor and everything, but it also can be super functional with all of the organization. Because you can see it's literally thrown everything in this basket. So we have this couch here, which has been nice, but it really fills up the space too much. Yeah. And this couch doesn't look that good.
It's a low quality couch.
I don't know. We have another chair that I kind of want to try out in this space and see. I also want to put a mirror here and maybe like a clothes rack.
Love it.
Something like that to display my the pieces that I'm really proud of. So we got a lot of things to do. I think we should start with the pegboards because that's kind of the big project of the space.
Let's go peg those boards.
Let's go peg those boards. Well, you.
Welcome yet again to the backyard. Brighter and hotter than ever. I'm increasingly thinking we need shade back here of some kind because this is nuts to be out here right now. We went to Home Depot, we picked up all this good old-fashioned wood and had him cut it for us. This is a 4-foot by 2-foot piece of plywood, and what we need to do is mark a grid, an even grid across all these pieces of plywood. We're going to create holes that will eventually hold the dowels, that will eventually hold the shelves, that will eventually hold the decor for Aubrey's office. We just have to get very precisely measuring. Be sure to keep drinking water.
I know, I was just seeing that.
I'm gonna get a quick sip of water. Billy, this pergola is gonna suck.
I know.
We both need to remember to keep drinking water all day. I know. It's just so hot. Guys, it is way too hot to be in the backyard right now. I vote we move to the garage.
Yeah, Texas has gone the best of us, I think.
Wow.
I like this a lot. Nice job. I'm so bad at these things.
I guess we're pleased with this, so we're gonna go ahead and mark all the others.
Wow. And the last line.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Let's cut these suckers.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys a closer look. We have the grid on all of them, just like this. And basically where these cross is gonna be the center mark of each hole. Are you ready?
For sure.
To go really carefully and slowly?
Yes.
This is looking so good.
Yeah, this really is. Looking pretty sweet.
Dude, I know, I'm so excited.
Is this what you envisioned?
Yeah, these are gonna be so cute.
They are gonna be really, really cute.
This is complicated, but it's easier than I expected it to be.
I agree with that, I agree.
It's like a very doable DIY project, and I feel like it's a huge bang for your buck.
You ready for this?
Super ready.
We have 10 of these dowel poles. They are 36 inches long. Fortunately for us, we need 9-inch dowels, which means we get 4 per pole. So 40 dowels.
Perfect.
Last one.
Nice job. while Christian finishes sanding all of the pieces for the pegboards, I am going to put together this, which is gonna be kind of like a cabinet, I guess, with 4 boxes, and then these baskets that will slip in there and be able to hold all of like my ongoing projects, material, anything that I need, like bulk stuff. Also, it smells exactly like hay. Let's see how it looks. Calyx. Let's read about calyx, all right? A lot of warnings in a lot of different languages. Wow, they literally don't even have to have words on this thing. I haven't done an IKEA assembly in a while, so looking forward to this. Okay, like it. Here she is. And then these just go in here. How perfect. We made the unfortunate mistake of not measuring the table and this because this was kind of like a last second decision to get this. But I think I could just put it at the end of the table and it would look really nice. I'm gonna try that. I think that looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to organize all this stuff. All of these clothes are going to become something else eventually, once I get around to it. I'm gonna have a section for Christian, because I have some projects that he wants me to do with some of his clothes. So I'll put that in here. All right, nice. Well, you can see Christian in the back trying to find all the studs. We're having a bit of a stud finder off. This is my favorite stud finder. He has a different stud finder he likes and he's decided to use, and he kicked me off.
I didn't kick you off.
Me and my stud finder, he kicked me off the job.
Sorry, your stud finder sucks.
Baby, I was finding studs too, but you literally kicked me off anyways. Anyways, we're about to hang up the pegboards and I'm very excited. So the way that we're hanging these is using these almost as studs that we're putting on the wall. We're gonna do 2 per pegboard.
How do we feel about that?
Feel pretty great about it.
The big question is, do you want immediate payoff and to hang one of them up? Because it won't be that hard to hang up.
Let's do it.
You want to?
Yeah.
All right.
Beautiful.
Let's step back. You like
That looks
this?
really, really good. The
Yeah.
placement of the screws is totally good. I really like it.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I love it too. Just check and see.
Dang.
Wow, this looks so rad.
Doesn't it look so
Yes,
cool?
yes, yes. Boom, 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 boom. Where can I have permission to insert a dowel? Since I hand sanded 40 of these, I want to insert the first one. Let's start with the shelf right here.
Okay.
They are very tight fit, but they fit.
But that's like,
Best case.
yeah.
How do we feel about
Oh,
that?
I love it.
Do you?
Oh, I
Love
love
it?
it so much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Look how easy these are to take out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just like that. All right, incredible day of work. I'm proud of our work.
I know.
I'm very proud of it. It looks amazing. It's almost like
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's a couple little tiny things like this, but it's really good. Really, really good.
Really good.
Just got back from the Round Rock Plant Nursery. Got a bunch of work to do, so I'm going to get planting.
Good morning, everyone. Yesterday was really just a shopping day. We got a lot of decor, we got a lot of plants, as you guys saw before, and we're kind of getting everything sort of together. So you can see, we got the pegboards up, and we got a whole freaking table full of plants and decor ready to go up on the pegboards. But we also want to quickly work on this wall before we kind of organize everything here. This wall is going to be an accent wall with a lot of art. We're gonna put some shelves up, so that's probably kind of our next thing. Both of us, I think, are going to be working on some art pieces. They're gonna be really simple because neither of us are painters, but I kind of wanted a lot of like coordinating art around the room. And so we're just gonna keep it simple with like geometric shapes that we can trace and then paint. So hopefully that works, fingers crossed. That's about it. So we're gonna get started on this wall first. So let's figure out exactly where we want these shelves to go.
Yeah.
Kind of how I'm envisioning it.
Right.
Is we stagger them. I also don't want any of them to like be super intrusive to whoever's sleeping on this side of the bed.
I agree. Yeah, so what if we did one basically right here, did one maybe 8 inches higher, completely off from it, and then did a third one in the middle. Okay, so while Christian is working on hanging the shelves, because he doesn't really need me for that, I wanted to show you guys some awesome decor that we found yesterday. So we went to Goodwill, all very much social distancing with our masks and hand sanitizer of everything, and then I also disinfected all of the pieces that we got. But we went to Goodwill and we went to this antique mall that is up kind of close to where we live, and it's legit. We got some of these pieces that I'm super excited about. My favorite one is this lady. Like, look at how beautiful she is. And she's like super heavy, super solid. She was only like 30 bucks. We got a few random little things like this guy. This is a matching set of 3. And I think we're actually gonna spray paint these. I've seen a lot of people doing this where they kind of get these glass items that are really easy to find at Goodwill or at thrift stores, but then you spray paint them to make them look a little bit more interesting. Got this little cute little gold tiny box. This one as well. And just a few random pieces. I think I'm gonna use this to like hold jewelry. Oh, I forgot about this one. Look at this beautiful clock. So very excited to decorate both the pegboards and the shelves over here with all of this lovely decor, and then obviously that pile of plants. When I cut the curtains, because I cut these ones over here, I don't know if you can see that window. That window, I cut those curtains really short so that they lie like right against the bed. So because of that, I have all this extra fabric. So what I want to do, and I actually just saw this on a Sorry Girls video, they did this thing with their IKEA curtains where they kind of sewed loops on the top, because right now you can see these curtains, just like the loops are right here. They're just pretty basic, you know, they go through the pole here and then they kind of bunch up at the top. It's not that interesting. So I want to do something a little bit more interesting. So I'm actually going to sew loops on the top and then do this cool thing where I tie the loop at the base. I don't know if that makes sense. I'll show you exactly what I mean. But just so that it's like a little bit more interesting. And then also one of the nice perks about this is we can actually hang the curtains a lot higher than the window, which will lengthen the walls and just make everything feel a lot more tall. Let's figure this out. We need to be clear on what are curtains and what are scraps. Okay, that's a curtain and these are scraps. Cannot be cutting into a curtain. Okay, got our first loop. Here's the loop. I feel like I was kind of envisioning it longer, but we have plenty of fabric, so we're just gonna go with it. We don't want to add, I guess, too many inches to it, right? Maybe I can make the knot more like on the curtain itself. But let me try to sew it on and just see what happens. I'm just going to fold this underneath, put this side on this side, and the same thing on the other. So the curtain is kind of sandwiched in between the two ends, but I'll show you what I mean. All right, we got this pinned. Time to sew it. Here we go. So basically what I'm gonna do now is just tie a knot. Okay, so we need to make sure this is a balanced loop. Oh no. I tied this so tight. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Dude, how beautiful is that? And then imagine like 5 more loops. I love it. The thing is though, this shortens it a lot. Like I think the loops actually have to be, like the tie shortens it a lot. Look, the top of this is only gonna go to there. It's not gonna look good.
Okay, I'm kind of faking the knot because of, you know, length and fabric and everything. I'm just cutting strips of this fabric and then tying a knot around it. So it kind of looks like it's tied, but it's not really tied. So then we don't actually lose any length. Okay, so I'm just like scrunching this and then tying this scrap of fabric around like that. Easy peasy. And then we got a beautiful little loop here that just like looks a little more boho and cool, you know? What do you think, babe?
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah?
Super cool. All right, so the plan for hanging these shelves up, we bought these guys the other day at IKEA. We're gonna hang them up like this so the shelf can like sit in them.
Yeah.
They're just super tight. Is that extended enough?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Great job. Great work, team. High five, team.
So now it is time to hang up the curtains.
You ready for this?
Yeah, very ready.
Let's see the full effects. Nice. Nice, nice,
That looks
nice.
awesome.
Nice. Looks dope when it's like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, you crushed it. Oh, alright, Mr. Shelf.
Nice.
Nice, nice. Yes. Yes. What do you guys think? Hey. Hell
Nice
yeah,
job.
girl.
Let's see what they look like close.
Wow, they look dope still.
Key.
That is cool. Nice freaking job.
Getting a little bit tired because it's now nighttime, but powering through. Wow, I'm really tired. Okay, so I have an assorted variety of picture frames that I'm going to fill with very simple paintings, like basically just geometric shapes, because I feel like that's something I can execute on. I'm no painter by a long shot, but I feel like I can trace a circle and then paint within the lines. You know what I'm saying? It makes me so happy to see like all my paint stuff just out because it makes me feel so artsy and crafty.
You're gonna have your paint stuff out on little pegboards behind you at all times now.
Yeah. These are gonna go around on the wall, most of them are gonna go on this wall and kind of create a little accent wall, like gallery wall, essentially.
Right.
But then a couple of them are gonna go other places.
So after we hung the shelves up here yesterday, we threw a couple plants on there. Super cute little circle mirror from IKEA. But pretty much this whole blank space over here is about to be filled with pictures.
What do you guys think?
Nice!
Looks good, right?
Really good. What do you think?
I love it.
What do you think?
Now see what it looks like just on the wall. A little bit higher. Like all the way to the top of where that, yeah, right there.
Really?
Yeah.
You like that?
I really like that. Because then we put a little bit of stuff on the shelf in front of it, but it all kind of placed together.
You want me to hang it up while you frame?
Sure.
Man, I love working with shelves here. Like, I can just put all my tools on the shelves.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Wow, I love
Does
it.
it look cool?
Yes. While Christian works on putting up this whole gallery wall, or finishing
I
it.
feel like I've just been hanging things for
I know.
a lifetime now.
I know. Well, while he works on that, I'm going to work on this. This whole space is really starting to come together. I didn't show you guys, but we got this clothing rack. But the other thing that we did is you guys have seen these bookshelves. If you saw our last video, Christian has these exact bookshelves in his office. And we had 3 more lying around because, I don't know, we just fell in love with these bookshelves, so we decided to buy 5 of them. Hold on, let me show you the whole idea. So see, we got like the shoes down here, all the clothes, and then the bookshelf inside it, and then, of course, probably my favorite plant at this point. Up here, just to fill the space, because again, we're trying to like draw your eye up, up. We're gonna put one of the big paintings up here. But then I'm gonna work on kind of styling this whole section. Actually, this is the painting that's gonna go up here. I think it's gonna look really good.
How does that look?
Beautiful.
You like that?
Love it.
Next up, we've got this one. I'll improve this one, but everything else is looking good.
Looking really good.
Nice.
And this is totally something we can just expand on as we collect more
Totally,
art.
we can just build this out.
Mm-hmm.
Last spot in the room.
We gotta put all of this decor up
All this decor.
on the pegs. Okay, let's get started.
Take a second and absorb this. Right here.
Wow!
Yes, dude, how cool is this room?
It feels so fresh in here.
Good.
You know?
Like you can create in here.
Oh yeah.
Good. You're dying to create in here.
Yes! Good
Dude.
job, my love.
You ready to show off your new room?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Well guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We got another couple reno videos Coming at you. Next week, we are going to be renovating this random empty space, the last space of our little apartment up here. Tune into that, guys, if you're enjoying this content.
P.S. Quick little thing. Our van got on a boat today!
That is such a big deal.
Huge celebration. The van will hopefully be here within a month. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. So we want to do like something on this wall to kind of fill the space.
Texturing on the wall makes it challenging.